Alright, my name is Funsho Adeolu, the finest boy in the whole world. Keep watching Nigeria in North America. Don't touch it.
Wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ kúlẹ̀kúlẹ̀ ìlú Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́ sí gómìnà létí ọmọọba Dotun Oyelade.
Ọlọ́ọ̀lọ́ ni wọ́n ń pè ní yẹn, ọlọ́mọ̀sùn bàbá mọ́sùn.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Bí àwọn ṣe ń lọ sórí ìjókòó, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni a ní ọmọọba Adéọlá Olútóyè, ọmọọba Adéọlá Olútóyè, Ọláoyè, ọmọọba Adéọlá Ọláoyè. Ẹ dákun mo tọrọ ìdáríjì fún orúkọ yẹn o. Ọmọọba Adéọlá Ọláoyè ẹgbẹ́ra sọ. Following that is Dr. Dele Aláòfin. Dr. Dele Aláòfin. Ẹ dákun ẹgbẹ́ra sọ síwájú ẹgbẹ́ fún wa o. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo tún ní ọmọọba Adéníyì Aláòfin. Ẹ dákun ẹgbẹ́ra sọ síwájú ní ilẹ̀ Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́ nígbà kan rí ní House of Rep. Honourable màmá wa Honourable Molikat Akande, ibi tẹ́ bá wà kẹ́ dìde wọ́n sojú wa púpọ̀ nígbà tí wọ́n wà ní national wà ní ẹ̀kọ́ ní wọ́n wà tó dé wọ́n wà pẹ̀lú wa lánàá tó wà nígbàgbọ́ pé wọ́n wà ní Jordan wọ́n ò dì láyọ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo pe bàbá mi Ayabanji Ojo, bàbá mi Ayabanji Ojo, that's a talking drum hotel. So, wọ́n wà níbí gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́, wọ́n dẹ̀ tún wà níbí gẹ́gẹ́ bí aṣojú ODDA, Ogbomosho Descendant Development Association. Lórúkọ ààrẹ wa, bàbá AVM Àdìgún, mo gbé Bọ̀dá Bánjí, ojúlówó ọmọ Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́ Òjó, ẹjọ́ ẹ bá mi pàtẹ́wọ́ fún wọn wìtìwìtì. So mo tún láǹfààní láti fi ẹni tí ó fún wa ní ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lónìí hàn wá. Ọmọ yín ni láti ìlú Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́, ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n ni, orúkọ wọn ni ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n Táyọ̀ Adéyẹmọ. Please ẹ bá mi ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n ọmọ yín ni àlọ́pẹ́ láti ta ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n Táyọ̀ Adéyẹmọ. Thank you so much. Nígbà tá à ń ṣe ìfihàn, ǹjẹ́ àwa ta wá láti ìlú Dallas chapter, please stand up for recognition. New York, please stand up for recognition. New York. We are recognizing your presence here. New England, under the leadership of Baba Sunday Oluokun. Georgia, our host. Georgia chapter, our host. Washington DC.
A ti mọ̀ wípé ọ̀sẹ̀ yẹn tí ó sì bí àgbọn ló lè borí kò bí àgbọn pẹ́jù ní ṣàìtẹ́nu rẹ̀ dábì. Washington DC ní tilé gbogbo ẹ káàbọ̀ Washington DC, Maryland and Virginia wípé a káàbọ̀ sí gbọ̀ngàn yìí. Mo sì dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àrẹ́lẹ́gbẹ́ bàbá mi dáadáa ni Ọlọ́run ti ṣe nìyẹn bàbá gbọ́dọ̀ àti Ọlọ́run bá ní máa sọ́lá ọba wù yín èyàn máa sì ti ń dọ́gbùdọ́gbù ẹ máa sì ń single.
0163, which is non-profit status, which means wípé owó kí owó tí a bá san a ní right, especially àwọn tá à ń gbé ìlú Amẹ́ríkà bíi a ní right láti claim owó yẹn padà nínú taxes wa. So ìyẹn sọ fún wa wípé yàtọ̀ fún annual due wa which is just $100 tí Ọlọ́run bá pò wá pé ká bu ẹgbẹ́ ní owó which is donations a ní ẹ̀tọ́ láti claim ẹ̀ nínú tax wa. Ní àsìkò nígbà tí a gba ìjọba àwọn tí wọ́n gbé ìjọba fún wa wọ́n fi owó $20,011.33 wọ́n fi sílẹ̀ nínú account. Àgbà owó pẹ́pẹ̀pẹ́ àtẹ̀dápọ̀ mọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ di $22,611.33. Nínú àwọn owó yìí láti ọdún tó kọjá ó wà important jẹ́ ká mọ̀ pé fiscal year tí a gbé jáde is from July 1 last year 2023 to June 30 2024. Àwọn owó mi ti wọlé after June 30. So balance about fún ibi kò check the current balance.
And we agreed on a topic for today. But because I had enough time to ruminate over the import of this gathering, I took the liberty to change and tinker with the title a little bit, if you don't mind. So because what I want to do is to reminisce over my privilege as an Ogbomosho son, over the privilege of having the opportunity to have my primary and secondary school education in that community, that beautiful community, which has afforded me so many leverages, like having friends when I go home, all of us getting gray hairs these days. But that's how it is. Am I okay? So I go straight to this, which I call musings from homeland. It's a reverie of what I've been able to experience in my community, as I told you. So, for anyone who grew up in Ogbomosho in the 40s and the 50s, as I did, and rascally enough to have the effrontery passing through the dog-infested gardens of the white men living in the serene residential quarters of the Ogbomosho Baptist Hospital, as then was, and the theological seminary, then you must know either Dr. John Green or Dr. J.C. Poole. You may equally be privileged to know both of them. Dr. Green was a medical doctor who served the community for 37 meritorious years and would often treat patients from his own without grumbling. He died in 1962, virtually with the stethoscope glued to his ears. No wonder the Sean of Ogbomosho at the period gave him the title Baashibi of Ogbomosho. While Dr. Poole was the principal of the famous Ogbomosho Theological Seminary, the pastoral institution with the iconic architecture situated majestically between Katika and Abekwe, you must know it's right by the roadside. He was the one with the strategic duty of brushing up converts and teaching them the doctrine of Christianity and turning them into effective pastors and evangelists. As youths coming back from school or at weekends, we will sneak in and help ourselves to the products of their rich gardens. Apples pink and white, mangoes, assorted oranges and guava. I can still remember the names of some of the notorious boys who invaded the comfort zones of the white Baptists. Kunle Oguni was one of them. Bolanle Fawumi was another. I'm talking well over 65 years ago, 60 years ago. Bolanle Fawumi, Lekon Laoshibikan, I think he resides in the US now. Debo Olokun and Dele Additional of blessed memory. Oyelade, and a host of other irascible boys, including one Dotun Oyelade. Well, we were not always lucky, but we were treated with kid gloves. A few lashes of the cane were all we got from avuncular security men who have been strictly warned not to unleash the wild dogs on us. You know, I spoke about the compound being infested with dogs. At that time, Ogbomosho virtually started attacking Oshupa, Osunda, Agodo, Ogede, Shekoni, Katika, Jagun, Aje, Okeleri, Ojago, and probably ended at Masifa. Well, I mean, definitely I must have omitted a couple of areas, but there you are. As for primary schools, as far as my memory could go, we had Ijeru Baptist Day School. We had the DC school at Agboyin. We have Ariago DC school and Oshupa Baptist Day School, which had the bragging right of eminent graduates, including Chief Samuel Ladoke Akintola, the former premier of Western Nigeria. As I was saying, we were not. That's the yeah. Indeed, Oshupa Baptist Day School was to our community what, pardon my exaggeration, but it really was to our community what Yale or Harvard is to you in America. Apart from Mama Comfort Oladayo Oyelade, and anyone who is embedded in Ogbomosho will know that the Oyelade must be from a house called the Leshino.
Yes, we are here.
So, apart from, thank you. Apart from Mama Oladayo Oyelade, who served us the best asaro in the world.
Wow.
Pa Amos Agbola Ajani, our headmaster at Oshupa Baptist Day School, was the best child manager. He would use his cane on us, but you could read from his eyes that he was doing a kind of duty, not passion. In Ogbomosho of the 50s and the 60s, everybody knew everybody. The few bad guys stuck out, like sub-toms, and our parents taught us the virtue of decency and hard work. Humanity worship was a sobering refrain in our Ogbomosho community, that beautiful community. Now, there is a guy among you here, as I talk, who resonated well with my own ambition to be a top journalist because he was determined to succeed in life too. There are many of them. I single him out. His name is Oyelade, who was surprisingly is a successful medical doctor here in the US. Stand up for it. 3 months before we wrote our final secondary school examination over 50 years ago, Ezekiel and I created a code of greeting ourselves each time we met. He would point a finger at me and say loudly, June 20. And I will respond in like manner. June 20 was the final examination day, and we couldn't wait to shed our uniforms and go out there and conquer the world. At that time, there was only one library at Taki, just behind the post office. And the library was a small bungalow without fence. It was overlooking a mechanic workshop. There was also only one librarian in the whole of the Ogbomosho community. I told you, everybody knew everybody. His name was Wole Adeosun, or Baba Shegun, a native of Eduabo, now in Osun State. Everybody knew everybody in Ogbomosho of our time. And it was at this small, modest library that some of us began our dreams and saw the tool to break the shackles and barriers of our Spartan upbringing. Spartan indeed, because up till the 60s and the 70s, we remained largely an agrarian community as the Oba Ghandi, which attracted a lot of workers, was left in the lodge as a result of the assassination of the premier in 1966. Equally, the Western Region textile industry, which was established by government to capitalize on our booming Ashofe trade, was relocated to Ile-Ekiti, the hometown of the military governor in 1967. Thus, Ogbomosho was left to its own design to develop its community, and we reverted to farming and commerce, which, by providence, got a big boost 2 years later when Dr. Kofi Busia repatriated our people from Ghana.
1969.
1969, correct.
There you go, that's right.
There was an iconic building at Sabo that graphicized both the resilience and sense of humor of our people that came from Ghana. The signboard in front of the building simply read, Ogbomosho in Ghana. This says something about the equanimity, yet reality of the immigrants from the Gold Coast with their present circumstance, meaning that they made peace with the fact that they were back home. By the time the Ghana people came in 1969, they did not meet on the ground people who folded their arms. Rather, they met a proud pool of instinctive traders who were adept in the true sense of katakara. So the combination of the immigrants and those they met on the ground was made in heaven because they understood each other. I understand that the KBAC is near, but even the KBAC will not mind if I finish this job. So it was made in heaven. There was P.O. Muniyi, not a native of Ogbomosho. He was from Awe. His main businesses were a nursing home and a booming sales in secret businesses. You must know me. P.O. Muniyi will ride to his Tikatori workplace each day in his rally bicycle, even though he parked a glittering American Chevrolet in his garage. His vehicle dominated the narrow streets until weekends, when the big boys came to town in their retinue of luxurious cars, including a car called Humber and Chevy.
ẹ ṣeun bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ ṣeun adúpẹ́ àkú àgbálẹ̀ àkú àkọlé báyìí láwọn rí a ò ní rí báyìí lágbára Ọlọ́run a ó máa rí bá ọ bàbá wa ẹkú rí o.
Ọlọ́jà ọ̀bẹ ní adé òkòkò wọn tí bá ń yé síbi tí ọ̀tọ̀ ẹ̀yìn rẹ̀ ó ṣòfò. Bàbá ẹ̀ka ọ̀pọ̀ kábíyèsí o, kò sí kábíyèsí tó yáde. Ètò sì ń tẹ̀síwájú ní báyìí akíkọ̀ọ́ wí lẹ́kọ̀ọ́sì. Nígbà ẹ̀rọ fẹ́ kú.
Ẹ ṣe pọ̀. Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kí ẹ pẹ́ fún wa ìlú Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́ kò ní bàjẹ́ àmín. We recognize our mother here and the wonderful children. Ẹ pẹ́ fún wa o. Mama wa Ọláoyè, Mama wa Ọmọ Ọláoyè, thank you for joining us. Ìlú Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́ kò ní bàjẹ́ o. Ẹ pẹ́ fún wa. Ní àsìkò yìí, ọmọ wa arábìnrin Akínkúnmi yóò fi ewì dá wa lára yá. Thank you. Dada Kwada. Ó ti lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ bóyá gbé náà. Ẹ dákun àwọn àyàwòrán nìkan, ẹ dákun ẹ jẹ́ kí kábíyèsí kún orí wa. Ẹ jẹ́ kí kábíyèsí kún orí àwọn gbogbo wa. Ẹ dákun ẹ ṣe.
A kú ayẹyẹ òní o, ẹ kú rí o, ṣọ́kò òjèpo, Olúwa ṣe. Ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́kọ́ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Elédùmarè, ọba tó jẹ́ kí ẹ dé ní ayọ̀ àti àlàáfíà, ọba tó ní kí ìmọ́lẹ̀ kí ó wà, ó sì wà. Ó ní kí omi wọ́pọ̀ sí apá kan, kí ìyàngbọ̀ ilẹ̀ kí ó farahàn, ó sì rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Kábíyèsí rẹ̀ Olódùmarè, ọba tó fi àfọ̀ṣẹ dálé ayé, ọba lèwí lè ṣe, ọba tó rí wa tẹ́nìkan ò rí, ọba tó mọ̀ ká tó sọ, ọba tó ti gbọ́ ká tó rọ̀, ọba tó tẹ́lẹ̀ lẹ̀ bí ẹni tẹ́lẹ̀, ọba tí ń lànà fún mi níbi tẹ́nìkan ò rò, ọba tí ń bẹ kí gbogbo wa tó bẹ, ọba àmàlà kọ́lá tó dé, kì í gbó, kì í tí, kì í kú, kì í díbàjẹ́, kì í ṣàìsàn, kì í rẹ̀, kì í súnlé, kì í sùnta, kò láàfin, ọba tó ń ṣògo nínú ẹ̀fúùfù, kò lẹ́gbọ̀n, kò láàbúrò, kò ló ló ń bá wí, kò ló ń mọ̀ràn, kì í sì wí, kì í sì sọ, ó ṣèṣì sí lọ́rọ̀ ẹ̀, ọba tó mọ gbogbo tó lè ṣe gbogbo, ọba rínúròde olùmọ̀kẹ̀dá, kì í lé ní ó tó mú ni, kì í bẹ́lẹ́rìí ó tó dájọ́, òun lọ́lọ́pàá, òun lẹ́lẹ́rìí, òun lágbẹjọ́rò, òun ládájọ́, kì í dájọ́ wá kì í gbàbẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀. Kábíyèsí rẹ̀ Olódùmarè, ọba tó fi ìmọ́lẹ̀ búra bí aṣọ. Lẹ́yìn ọpẹ́ fún adániwáyé, mo kí ọba wa Ṣọ̀ún tìlú Ogbomosho káàbọ̀ sí Georgia àti Amẹ́ríkà. Aláyélúwà, Oba Ghandi, Ọládùnní, Ọládayọ̀, Ọmọláoyè, ọmọ Ṣọ̀ún Dáìsí, Ọmọládòkú, Òrùmọ̀gẹ́gẹ́ kẹta, ọ̀kan ṣoṣo àràbà. Ẹni ìjọba níbi rẹ̀ lọ́kùnrin, Afọlábí ló máa jà kùn lówó ẹbọ ńlé. Bàbá tó bí ẹ ló para Ìbàdàn tó kó bẹ̀ wálé. Yọ̀mùyọ́mù òkè ọ̀rá, ọmọ jókè oró. Ọmọ ò lè jẹ́ bàbá kábínú ọmọ fèékẹ́mi, bàbá kíkú mi. Ẹ kú àjàṣẹ́gun ìjọsí, kí wọ́n lọ pè ń kú joyè bàbá rẹ̀. Àyà níní tó òun lọ́tọ̀, àlọ́ àṣejù bá bójú. Afàdúràjà, afàwẹ̀ṣẹ́gun, àwo bàbá Adébóyè. Agùntàṣọ́lò, arẹwà ọba, bàbá handsome. Ayédáyé ìgbàgbọ́, olórí kéékèèké ò bá pọ̀ láàfin bíi ti ọba Làmídì, Aláàfin àná, ikú bàbá yéyé.
Ẹni tí ó ṣe bí Ọ̀yọ́ láàrin.
Ọyún ìkúkú ṣe bàbá ńlá yìí náà. Kí n tó máa lọ, mo fẹ́ kí ìyá mi Olúbùnmi Ọ̀jẹ̀délé, ìrẹsàmílé, dúdú lẹ̀gbọ́n, pupa làbúrò. Mo sì kí báàmì náà ọmọọba Oyèbánjí Oyèwùmí, Àyìndé Ọ̀kín, ọmọ Alápà, ẹkún rìn jọ́sìn. Tó bá wá níta ló fi dáadáa kódà kí ọba wa káàbọ̀ sí Georgia àti Amẹ́ríkà. Kẹ́ ẹ sọ pé Àjọkẹ́ ni o.
Kárí Àjọkẹ́.
Èmi Àjọkẹ́ Ògbó, ọmọ Lanja, èmi ọmọ Arábíyàn, èmi ọmọ Òtí, èmi ọmọ Olódàndáró, èmi ọmọ ìmúhùn náà tàn lọ́sàn-án, ètò tàn lọ́sàn-án àbàbálẹ̀rù, èmi ọmọ Abísọ lórúkọ, èmi ọmọ tí a bí tó fọ̀já àràpá, èmi ọmọ tí bàbá fi ń yangàn, èmi ọmọ múmú lọ́tún lósì. Wọ́n ní mo bá ṣiṣẹ́ wà á lówó, bí mi ò ṣiṣẹ́ wà á lówó, mo máa kúkú ṣiṣẹ́ ó máa dà ní kún. Èmi ò lè ṣàlọ́fẹ́ni tí ó fẹ́ràn mi o, èmi ọmọ ṣàkìtì wọ́n. Ológun ọ̀kọ́ eré, àṣàbàrí òkọjà, bó bá díjọ́ ọjà, ẹ̀rọ ní sàṣàbàrí, bó bá díjọ́ eré, ẹ̀rọ ní sọ lórí ogun. Èmi Àjọkẹ́ ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀, èmi ọmọ ajílété, ìlú tí à ń ti jẹ̀ka, ká tó mú nǹkan yọ̀gàn. Èmi ọmọ ogun ọjà àjà tó gbogbo máa ṣọ́, adénú ọkọ̀, àṣírí.
Thank you.
Níjọ́ àná tí Ṣàngó máa jà tí ẹ lánàá. Ṣàngó wá dé odò pẹ̀wùpẹ̀wù. Ọba bá obìnrin apẹnú kan bẹ̀. Àwọn bàbá mi wọ́n lè máa nígbà tí wọ́n sọ pé apẹnú kò ti yẹ wọn. Ó bá lódò tí ń wẹ̀. Lọ́ba lẹ́yìn lè fà. Ó ní bẹ́lẹ̀ yọ bàbá kan yóò bọ̀ mí. Nǹkan ṣẹ̀kẹ̀tọ̀ ọmọ ń bẹ ni. Ìgbà tí bàbá mi kọ́ wọlé lẹ́ẹ̀kan tí mi ò tí ì rí olórí, àyà mi sì ń sọ kí. Bí ìwípé kankan sọ kúlúkúlú lódò òkun mi. Nítorí náà olórí mo kí yé o, ẹ káàbọ̀ o, ẹ kú rìn, àti yé púpọ̀, ẹ ṣé.
Alright, my name is Ogbomosho. They call me the finest boy in the whole world. Keep watching Nigeria in North America. Don't touch it.